Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Brad over here at Chattanooga Fish-n-Fun. Here at Fish-n-Fun we sell Ranger boats and Lance campers, and I think you can see behind me here we have a beautiful bluebird sky here to do a video today. The birds are chirping, just enjoying the atmosphere. I mean, look at this. Couldn't ask for a better day to do such an exciting video. I mean, this is a camper that I've been waiting on to release and actually get to me for the past few months, and they finally got it. It is the true half-ton model 2026 Lance Squire 610. This one comes in weighing at 1,636 pounds dry with all of our optional equipment that we've added. This is a true four-season truck camper as well. What? Yeah, I know. So the Squire line is usually not four-season, but they made sure to add that package to this one. So, I mean, this is the best thing since sliced bread. We've had people begging for a true half-ton rated truck. I got one right here, and you bet your butt that I'm going to be sliding this thing in there, and who knows, maybe I'll do some camping videos with it. But anyways, this camper will also fit the 150s, the 250s, and the 350. Short bed from 5.5 like mine, all the way up to a long bed. And if you notice, look here with me. You see this? You want me to point it out for you? No closed-in skirt back here. So in a long bed, you can slide this thing all the way up, back all the way underneath it, and close your tailgate. That's in a long bed. In the short beds, tailgate down. I'm told that you can leave the tailgate on since this is a fully flat bottom. See that? And if you look on the bottom, you see an enclosed basement. That's our four-season package right there, including, you know, ducted heat to the basement to keep our holding tanks and our water lines warm. So this is the perfect camper right here. I'm really excited for this one. I think this one's going to do very well. And then also, you're probably wondering price. Price-wise, base starts out at $23,755. Our factory options, destination charges brings us to a total meaningless suggested retail price at $32,743.50. And I think you caught on that I said meaningless. That, you call in 423-892-6272, get the BSRP pricing. Way better than this. We're under 30 grand on this. So, I mean, I don't know what more you could ask for. This camper's got it all. Let's check out the inside. Okay, so walking on the inside, I want to tell you, you got your dinette, you got a place to sleep, you got the kitchen, you got the fridge, and you have a bathroom. One of the things that they had struggled with in the past, like the Squire 605, the Squire 805, was it did not have the bathroom. People want a place to, you know, pull over off the side of the road, or if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you want a place where you can kind of hop in, do your business, get it done. That's where this 610 beats the others. It's got the same bathroom as the 650. It looks exactly the same as the 650. And I have one here that we can compare to, which we'll do here in a second. But let's see how much headroom and shoulder width I have. So getting in, I have plenty of space to stand up in here. It is a little cramped, but we're talking a camper that can slide into a half-ton bed and still have everything you'd want in it. So, sit down. This might be your best showering position too. No need for toilet paper in here. You got the butt wiper 3000 right here. Take that around the corner, spray her off, and you're good to go. We got our little shelf over here, which I like to call the armrest. Things get serious, you need to take a breather. Back off, lean over to the side, take your little cat nap, get back to business. I can close the door. Now look at my knees. It is a little cramped, but like I said, you got enough room in here to get your business done. We got a little medicine cabinet right here. We have our sink, cold and hot water. Pull this up right here to redirect the water flow to go through this hose out the top. What do we have under here? I haven't even opened the store yet. Looks like some wiring underneath of the sink bowl. Might be able to use this as a little bit of storage. There we go. We got our little clothes rod up above me right here. You out swimming or something, throw them clothes up on here, let them dry out. We got our little vent here. Got the, what do you call this? Somebody cue the Jeopardy music. The towel rod. Open this door up, we're walking back out. Directly across from the bathroom, you have this AC/DC fridge. A little separate freezer box. That's tiny. But you got enough room for some steaks in there. Got plenty of room for your beer or your Capri Suns. Lunchables. I'm spitting out all the crap that I use. Maybe you don't eat Lunchables. Sandwich meat, stuff like that. A couple little drawers. There we go. That closed nice and dandy. We got us a little power roof vent as soon as you walk in. And then you also have that max air fan up in the Cabover. So this was questionable, to be determined, on the 610s originally. When I was talking with the rep, we didn't know if it was going to be able to have the AC vent here, but I begged and begged and begged, said that this thing's going to need an AC unit, and look what we have. We have the Coleman Mach 11, plenty of AC to freeze you out of here if you wanted it to. And we have the furnace as well, so both you know, glamper comforts that you would want are in this camper. Single bowl sink, no prep area here, but you do have this table, and this table will fold up, go out of the way too. You can remove the table if you don't want it. You can slide it over all the way to the right to get easier access up into the Cabover. But right now I have it set up with the little peg leg right there. That way I can show you what it looks like when we scoot in there to eat or hang out. But anyways, we have our 2-burner gas cooktop. If it was me, I'd add in a little backsplash here. Just a little, you know, aesthetic look, and to help, you know, prevent grease from hopping all over the walls here. But that's a simple fix that you could add in. And if you're like me, you're doing all your cooking outside anyways. Over here, we have our tankless on-demand water heater. It's literally like instant. Boom, you got hot water. Battery levels, fresh water, black water, gray water levels. Where did my sheet go? Here it is. 14-gallon fresh water tank, 13-gallon gray water tank, and 15-gallon black water tank. So it's got good tank sizes. It's got more tank capacity than most of its competitors out there. And might I add, those aren't competitors anymore. This 610 tops them all. Boom, you're gone. See you, sayonara. Good day. Let's see. Switch to turn your water heater on, give it power. Galley lighting. What have I missed over here? Access to our plumbing, our water pump, so you can easily get to everything here. We got our power disconnect there. You can shut all the power off to the batteries. 110 outlets. Looks like a new iPhone charger outlet and a USB. And I saw one of those across over here as well. There's another one. And another 110 outlet. Alright, so the dinette here. We have this nice table. You can move it back and forth if you want. You can adjust it, all that good jazz. Sitting down, it's a very sturdy table. It doesn't lean and rock and all that jazz. But I mean, this is super comfortable. We got our back cushion here. We can back up, get a good little back rub in, scratch that back like a grizzly bear. We have this track where this table, you can move it towards you or away from you. I think I just messed that up. I didn't lock those in. Okay, so down they're locked, up they're not locked. Just learned me something new. Again, this is my first time checking this camper out. I did go through it a few times before I hopped on this video, but down is locked. We know that now. All right, so we also got this space over here on the side. Let me pull this up a little bit, slide up underneath. Boom. And then if you didn't want to, you know, pull it up and slide it underneath, you can also push that table a little bit further that way. But let me get this table out of the way. We'll climb up in the Cabover, check it out up there. I think Lance did miss a good opportunity to have this as a bed configuration. I think if they would have added some mounts here and here, and you had a table that could just lay down and then fill it in with some cushions, I think they missed a good opportunity to add in a little bit more space for a bed. Maybe that'll be on the next round, who knows. But I'm going to get this out of the way. Actually, first, we've got our MOLLE paneling storage. Look at this. Plenty of storage on the inside of this camper. You can throw your duffel bags up there. Maybe some camping chairs over here. But you have plenty of space to haul, you know, your belongings. What is this? That's our TV box. All right, so I slid that table over to the side, got it out of the way, and I don't want to step on this cushion, so I'm just going to move it up and use that as a little step up. Got us a queen size mattress up here. Let's use that as a pillow. Look at this. Oh, this is actually pretty comfortable here. I mean, it's no Tempur-Pedic, but it's enough to get by for the night. I'd say for, you know, a week or 2 nights. Week or 2 worth of nights. I think that's what I meant to say. We're gonna roll with it. Look at that. Feet aren't touching the walls. I can scoot over. Look at that. Plenty of space for another person right here. I'm on board with this. Sitting up, gotta watch your head. I'm about 3/4 of the way up, and then my head touches. But this is plenty. I mean, I'm slopped over, just chilling, you know. And then that's very convenient to have that max air fan right there, help keep you cool. And then you can also close the lid on this thing and kind of make like a little ceiling fan out of it too, so you could have a little fresh air blowing on you throughout the night. Got us a 19-inch TV in the perfect spot. You can rotate this TV towards your dinette over here if you wanted to. It is a smart TV. Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, it says all that jazz on there. It's a DC powered TV, so we do not have to be plugged into shore power to run it. Got cable connections. Was that HDMI? Is there? Looks like there is. I can't see from here. But anyways, we'll crawl on out of this bed. But take a look at this. This is everything you need. Everything. Got a little fire escape there. Of course, I'm not trying that. I'm going out the back end here, Chuck Norris style, you know. This has the wide opening acrylic windows. Got our little bug shade here to keep our friendly flying boogers out. Nightshade. So just look at how usable these windows are. Lets in a lot more natural light. I'm not talking the beer, I'm talking sunlight. And then also a nice casual breeze coming through here. But yeah, let's go check out the outside. All right, here we are, front left corner. If you're not new to the channel, you know the rules, but if you are new to the channel, we always start on the outside on this front left corner. We got a fully laminate fiberglass exterior. We got the clearance lights there on the top. Then like I pointed out inside, we have the usable acrylic windows. We've got electric jacks around all 4 corners. Let's stop right here. Need to tell you something. These are not standard. You have to option these out with the camper to get these. So standard, you would have manual jacks, and I'll be danged if I'm sitting here cranking on a jack for forever and a day, you know what I mean? So spend the extra $3,000 to $4,000, get these electric jacks, and just zip, 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 done. If you do run into an instance where your batteries are dead or whatnot, and you do need to manually crank them, you still have that option. You flip this switch down. I've already got it down because I don't have no batteries here. So we've been moving them manually with a drill. Happy Jack supplies you a drill adapter to throw in a drill and put you can put it in here and zip, 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 done. But yeah, electric, way to go, baby. It's a lot easier, a lot more time efficient, and we're all about efficiency here. All right, so down below, I wanted to see if there's anything I needed to point out here, but I don't see anything. One thing that I do want to clarify though, again, is that no skirting in the back. And the benefit of no skirting is, in a truck like mine right here, the 150, 5.5 foot bed, probably going to come in somewhere, I'd say probably right in here. 6.5 foot bed, you're probably right in here somewhere. On an 8 foot bed, back all the way under, baby. Then you can shut your tailgate. That's a large benefit to this. I've had people asking about this for, you know, a long time now, years. And finally, Lance has made us a camper where we can slide all the way in, shut the tailgate in a long bed. Onboard freshwater tank fill, 14 gallons. Outdoor shower. We got cold and hot water out here. If you're one of them people that like to get out here and show off what the good Lord gave you, just I don't know what sound effect that was. That was a weird sound effect, but it sounded like I was driving a NASCAR or something. I don't know what that was about, but it happened, so we're just gonna roll with it. I like to use this for rinsing off the dog paws. They out there playing in the dirt or whatnot, just rinse them off. That way, you know, you don't have dirt tracked all throughout your camper. Rinsing off cooking utensils, another good use for it. Freshwater plug in here on the side. If you were at a site that had water connection, you can just put forced water here on the side. If you weren't at a site that had freshwater hookup, again, you just use your onboard freshwater tank. All right, so this is something that I really dig on this 610 that Lance did. They gave you room for 2 batteries on this camper. So normally on a camper of, you know, such size, you would have about 1 battery, like my 865 over there, my 825, they all got room for 1 battery. The 650, same deal. 610, however, room for 2 batteries. I like that. That was genius on Lance's part. Move that real quick. Let's see. Does it tell us the weight out here? It does not. But I had it inside. We'll go over that again at the end. This right here is for one of them sewer pipes. Now, it looks like you can only house about a 10-footer in there. That's about useless. This would be good for storing your cold beverages. Maybe throwing the dog poop bags in there until you can throw them away later on. But you'll find a different use for that. All right, license plate holder. Let's see, what else? Certified green, Go Earth. All of our main drains are down here at the bottom. Now, this is one thing that I didn't like, this setup back here. I mean, all these are easy to get to, right? You can pull your handles easily. Everything like that's easy to get to. The only thing that I could see being harder to get to would be where your main dump is because of this enclosed basement. But it's a con that I'll take with the pros. The pros outweigh that because you get this insulated basement right here, which is giving you the 4-season capability. So I'll take that and have a little bit of a fight to get to the, you know, the drain, the sewer cap drain. I'll take this pro over that con. All right, right here, a couple of 110 outlets, and then we got our 30 amp plug-in. All right here on the back, easy to get to. Normal plug-in. Usually the other Lances have these Lance plugs. You got to install them on your truck. We do all that here. This is usually the style plug that you get. Got a little tape over it, but all right. This one has the traditional style trailer plug, 7-pin that you throw in the back there. So everything's easy. 1 20-pound propane tank. That ought to get you by for a little bit. Here is our instant on-demand tankless water heater. This is Gerard? Yeah, sure. And then our furnace vent. So this is the exhaust for the furnace. All right. I'm pretty sure that's it on the outside. Now on the roof, there's no ladder to get up to it, but that's okay. I'll tell you what's up there. Your AC unit, 100-watt solar panel, TV antenna. All right, everybody, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. Lets YouTube know that I might know what I'm talking about. Might be enjoyable to watch. But let's go over the summary. Let's do a summary. So this is the 2026 Lance Squire 610. Comes in weighing at 1,636 pounds dry with the optional equipment I've had added over here. Makes it perfect for a 150, a 250, and a 350 short bed, which is 5.5 foot like mine, all the way up to an 8-foot bed. On an 8-foot bed, you can enclose the tailgate. I don't know about a dually on this one. You'd have to get swing out brackets here and here, so might be compatible with the dually too, with a couple of modifications. But I do know single rear wheel, 150, 250, and 350 short bed to long bed, it's going to work perfect with. And then price wise, $23,755. With the factory options, destination charges brings you to a total meaningless suggested retail pricing of $32,743.50. Give me a call, 423-892-6272. We'll get you a better price than that, get you hooked up on the road. But I am super excited for this camper. I think that this is probably the best camper that Lance has released in a long time, and that's saying something because they've got a lot of nice models out there. But there's also one of my all-time favorite campers is going to be released here in about, what's this month? We're in October, right? So here in the next couple months, we should be seeing another one. So keep your eyes peeled for that. You know, I'll be showing it here on the channel. So yeah, stay tuned. And then I got some more exciting news for you coming soon as well. We're closer and closer now, and I can't wait to share that with you. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Let YouTube know that, actually, no, that's the likes thing. Go ahead and join this Fish and Fun family. We're approaching 34,000 subscribers now. Shoot, I remember when I was doing this and didn't have any. It was about 6 years ago, and we quickly grew, and I appreciate all of you. And I also want to say thank you to all of you traveling from Florida, New York, North Carolina, Louisiana, all over, Utah, Colorado. I mean, I've got a bunch of all y'all out there just coming, making the, you know, 13, 14, 20-hour drive to come pick up a camper. You know, make a vacation out of it. We got a campground. You look up the road out there, campground down the right over there called Chester Frost Park. Beautiful area to stay, and you're close by. So if you forget how to work something, Bradley here can run down the road, show you how to work everything again before you hit your main trips. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you have any questions, give me a call, 423-892-6272, or you can comment below. But I don't see all the comments. I thought I got notified for all of them, but I don't. So every once in a while, I'll just go through the videos and go through the comments like I was never notified about any of this. So it's not promised that you'll get a response there because I don't know it's there. But if you call me, 423-892-6272, I'll answer all your questions. And then also, if you're interested in one of these, don't email me, just call me. I don't send out quotes over email. I don't even know if you're real or not on an email. Sometimes y'all give fake names and stuff, and it's like, if you're interested in a camper, you can call. It takes 5 minutes of your time to answer all your questions on the phone versus, you know, a week or two worth of email. We can get everything done in 5 minutes on the phone. I respect your time. I'm not going to, you know, take up your whole day trying to sell you on a camper. You'll buy what you want. I figure that, so there's no point in me trying to push it. But 423-892-6272. Again, this is Brad over here at Chattanooga Fish-n-Fun. Y'all take care, stay safe. I'll catch you on the next one.